No other cat breed turns heads or empties wallets quite like the Sphynx. A chance mutation in 1966 in Toronto created a hairless feline with skin like suede and a temperament that has been called dog-like. But behind their price tag and bizarre looks, there is a hidden reality that shocks even experienced cat owners. What makes Sphynx cats so costly, and what does it really take to live with one? The answer starts with their origins. A single gene, KRT71, is responsible for the defining feature of the Sphynx cat, its nearly hairless body. In 1966, a domestic shorthair in Toronto gave birth to a kitten named Prune. Prune's skin felt like warm suede rather than fur. This was no ordinary coat. It was the result of a spontaneous mutation, one that left Prune and his descendants with a fine layer of downy fuzz instead of a typical feline pelt. The breed name Sphynx was inspired by the ancient statues of Egypt, though their roots have nothing to do with the Nile or pyramids. Instead, the resemblance comes from their wrinkled skin, large ears, and pronounced cheekbones, which give them a look that is both striking and unusual. Over time, other hairless cats appeared, some in Minnesota barns, others as strays in Toronto, each carrying the same rare genetic quirk. Today, every Sphynx can trace its ancestry back to those first outliers. Their distinctive skin sets the stage for a lifetime of unique care and attention. Owner A describes coming home to a Sphynx cat waiting at the door, tail quivering, ready to leap into their arms. This isn't a cat who disappears for hours. Sphynx cats want to be wherever people are. If you're working, they're curled on your laptop. If you're watching television, they're under your blanket, pressing close for warmth. Owner B shares how their Sphynx follows them from room to room, chirping and meowing for attention, never content to be alone. If left by themselves too long, these cats can become anxious, sometimes crying or even refusing to eat until their person returns. Playtime is a must. Sphynx cats are known for their kitten-like energy, chasing toys, climbing furniture, and inventing games with whatever is on hand. They thrive on interaction, often preferring company over solitude, even the company of other pets. For families or singles who want a constant companion, the Sphynx delivers affection in spades, but their need for attention means they may struggle in homes where people are gone all day. The emotional bond they form is deep, and the daily reality is a cat who expects to be part of every moment, good or bad. A Sphynx cat's weekly bath isn't just a quirky ritual, it is a non-negotiable part of keeping their skin healthy. The process starts with lukewarm water, shallow enough for the cat to stand comfortably. Too hot or too cold, and their sensitive skin reacts with irritation or stress. Most owners set aside 20 to 30 minutes for the full routine, often choosing a quiet time when the cat is calm. And the first step is a gentle wet down, avoiding the face and the ears so water does not get trapped. Next comes the shampoo, a pH-balanced formula made for cats. Human shampoos or dog shampoos are off limits since the wrong pH can cause dryness, itching, or even chemical burns. Lathering focuses on the folds and wrinkles where oil and debris gather most. These areas need careful attention, massaging the cleanser into every crease. Rinsing is the most time-consuming part. Any leftover residue can irritate the skin, so owners pour fresh, warm water over the cat until the water runs clear. After the bath, a thick towel is used to blot the cat dry. Hair dryers are usually avoided because they are loud and can scare the cat or overheat their skin. Some owners apply a light conditioner or moisturizer, especially if the cat's skin feels dry. This helps lock in moisture and protect the skin barrier. The weekly bath is only part of the routine. In between, owners use waterless cleansing foams or hypoallergenic wipes, focusing on oily spots and high friction areas. This quick wipe down, done every few days, keeps buildup in check and extends the time between full baths. For many, the process becomes second nature, a small investment of time that pays off in fewer skin problems and a much happier cat. Routine care for Sphynx cats does not end with the bath. Their skin, ears, and nails each require weekly attention to prevent the kinds of problems that can quickly escalate. With no fur to catch debris, Sphynx ears are magnets for wax and dirt. Owners use a soft cotton pad and a cat-safe cleaner to gently wipe the outer ear and folds, always careful to avoid the ear canal itself. Even a small mistake, pushing too deep or using harsh products, can cause infections that often need a vet's intervention. Ear problems are among the most common health issues in hairless breeds, and regular cleaning is the best defense. Nail care is just as critical. Oil and dirt collect around the claws and between the toes, especially in the folds where moisture lingers. Weekly trims keep nails from splitting or snagging, while a close look at the webbing can catch redness or blackheads before they turn into infections. The spaces between the toes are easy to overlook, but a quick inspection during each session can make all the difference. After bathing, Sphynx skin needs protection. Without fur, it dries out fast, so owners apply a light, unscented moisturizer made for cats. Some use medicated creams on dry patches, especially near the ears and shoulders. Sun safety is another concern. Even indoor cats can burn through glass, so feline-safe sunscreen or lightweight shirts are common. Clothing is not just for style, it helps regulate body temperature and shield sensitive skin. For the bee family, these routines are a Sunday ritual. Their Sphynx expects the ear cleaning, nail trim, moisturizer, and shirt. Consistency keeps infections and flare-ups at bay, turning grooming into a safeguard against costly health issues. Sphynx cats face health challenges that set them apart from other breeds. Their average lifespan is often quoted at 8 to 14 years, but large veterinary studies in the UK have found it can be as low as 6.7 years, which is one of the shortest lifespans among purebred cats. The main culprit is hypertrophic cardiomyopathy, called HCM, a genetic heart condition that thickens the heart muscle and can lead to heart failure, sometimes striking as early as 2 or 3 years old. Annual echocardiograms are recommended for every Sphynx, even for cats that seem perfectly healthy. There is also a genetic test for the ALMS1 mutation, but it only catches about 60% of cases, so regular heart screenings remain essential. Another inherited risk is congenital myasthenic syndrome, a muscle disorder linked to the COLQ gene. Breeders now use DNA tests to avoid passing this on, but not every cat in the population is cleared. Routine vet care is not optional for this breed. It is a necessity. One veterinarian puts it bluntly: if you're considering a Sphynx, plan for yearly cardiac ultrasounds and genetic testing. Early detection is the best defense. These realities shape not just the daily care, but the financial commitment every owner must be ready to make. Sticker shock is common when people discover the true cost of owning a Sphynx cat. A kitten from a reputable breeder typically ranges from $2,000 to $5,000, reflecting the expense of health screenings, genetic testing, and specialized care that starts long before birth. Show quality cats or those with rare features can push prices even higher. For those looking to skip the breeder route, rescue adoption offers a much lower entry point, usually between $30 and $300, though adult Sphynx cats are less common in shelters and may come with their own health histories. The expenses do not stop at the purchase. Annual upkeep, including food, grooming supplies, veterinarian visits, and heating for chilly months, averages $1,500 to $3,500 each year. Unexpected costs like cardiac ultrasounds or emergency skin treatments can quickly add up. Breeder and rescue representatives both stress the importance of budgeting not just for adoption, but for a lifetime of specialized care. And while the Sphynx's hairless look tempts many allergy sufferers, the reality is less reassuring. According to board-certified allergists, Sphynx cats produce the same FeLD1 protein as other breeds. The absence of fur may reduce airborne dander, but the allergen itself is present in the cat's saliva and skin oils. Experts recommend spending time with a Sphynx before adopting, and if allergies are a concern, arranging a supervised exposure test in advance. No cat is truly hypoallergenic. Individual reactions vary, and the only certainty is that hairlessness alone does not guarantee relief. Right now, the demand for rare breeds like the Sphynx only grows, even as their unique needs outpace many owners' expectations. The cost isn't just financial, it's a daily commitment. In a world obsessed with novelty, responsibility matters more than ever. Would you take the plunge? Let me know below.